Okay, great.
Before
Awesome.
the
Thank
meeting
you.
starts, I'd like to tell everybody in the audience to please turn off your phones completely because it does interfere with our input. So thank you. Oh, wow. Busy revising, yes. Is, Joy coming? Yeah. License. Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Dottie Watson and I'm the chair. And so now I'd like to call the meeting to order on November 27, 2018 at 3:30 p.m. Roll call, please. Oh, it's wrong.
Chair Watson?
27. Here.
Vice Chair Campbell?
Here.
Board Member Meredith is currently absent. Board Member Ziskin is absent. Board Member Manley? Board Member T. Louise?
Present.
And Board Member Montanti will be absent today. We have a quorum.
Okay. This is the time when we have public comments, and that's anybody in the audience can come up and make a statement about anything pertaining to VillageFest, good or bad. I hope it's good. Anyway, you would have 3 minutes. Is there anybody that would like to do that? No? Okay. All right, board comments, and I do have one before we start the meeting. I think it was Friday, I got an email from our board member, Mike Ziskin, along with, it went to staff, and it also went to the mayor and Councilman Coors. He has officially resigned, that's Michael has, because he sold his house, and he is now living in Rancho Mirage, and so he is off the board. And I just want to say, and I did this before he left, but to thank him because he spent 6 years on the board and did a really good job. And right now, him and his partner are in Bali, Indonesia. And I have a picture to share with the board members after because it's quite funny. Anyway, thank you, Michael, for all your work. Anybody else have a comment?
I do. I too want to just thank Michael. He was here a long time, and I'm mad at him because he moved to Rancho Mirage. That's it.
Yes, he did.
Well, add to that, just the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Michael, I respect him and I wish him well.
Yeah. He's gone.
He's gone.
No,
Yeah.
he's gone off the board.
I know, but the way you
Yeah,
said it was
he's
so
gone.
sad.
Well, yeah, well, I'm sad.
no, he's
We're
not
sad
gone,
about it.
gone.
I know, he's gone.
He's
Yes,
gone
he-
to Bali.
He's
He
in
was
Bali
he's
right
a good
now.
leader.
Anyway,
and
okay.
tough act to follow.
Anybody else? Do you have anything to say, Chris?
No.
Okay. Correspondence?
We have none.
Okay. All right, the next is consent calendar. This is the following routine matters may be acted upon by one motion. Individual items may be removed from the consent calendar by the members of the board for separate discussion or a vote. All right, if there's no pulling of anything, or I need a motion.
I move we accept the consent calendar.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Passes, okay. All right, the next is when all you good people are going to come before us, the legislation action. The first one will be Heyday, Brad. And then the one after that is going to be Rocky West. And the other one after that is William. I cannot say the last name, so I'm not even going to try. I will make a, Anyway, this is food service.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, since you're already set up and pretty much to go, so go with your speech. And she can,
Wonderful. I'll go ahead and present.
Go ahead,
She's
you
passing
present.
these out to you. Good afternoon, everyone.
good afternoon, Brad.
Everyone over here. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity for us to present our business called The Heyday to you today. We really appreciate it, and we're hopefully eager to get started. Also, if there are any dietary restrictions, I just want to make everyone aware, we apologize, we didn't know in advance. There is beef and dairy in this product, so just fair warning.
Thank you for that.
Thanks.
Yeah. My name is Brad Ryle. That's my wife, Crystal Ryle, over
Hi,
there.
Crystal.
We moved from Orange County to Palm Springs earlier this year in March.
Mm-hmm.
In May, we got married at the Frederick Lowe Estate, right up the street, not very far.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Yeah, and we quickly
No, thank you.
actually became regulars at the VillageFest Thursday Night Market. We would walk there frequently because we live in the movie colony. It's a block and a half away. We're really fortunate. As we're walking around, we realized we don't know a lot of people. We're very new. We moved here, just the two of us, into town. And we're eager to become embedded into the community. We're kind of here for the long haul, and we determined that the best way to make ourselves a part of it was to start up a business. We've had a lot of culinary experience in the past, and so we figured that this was the perfect opportunity to launch this burger concept that we had talked about for years. Crystal and I, even though we just got married, we've been together for 6 years. The VillageFest is the perfect home for it. So that's why we're so excited. Our menu is extremely specialized. Other than the chips and soft drinks, it consists of only one perfectly balanced burger, okay? The Heyday's mission is to execute your traditional backyard-style burger, but with elevated flavors and extremely high-quality ingredients, okay? This is the burger that you wish your parents or whoever, your family in general, was grilling on the 4th of July. Every component of this burger has been carefully thought of and sourced responsibly, which is really important for us. Every one of these is also made to order, so I would like to mention there is a card in there with our logo on it, and on the back there is a little coupon for one free burger. And if we hopefully get accepted, we'd love for you guys to all come and taste this the way it is intended. Everything is supposed to be hot off the griddle. Today, obviously, we just had to throw these in a little bit of foil to keep them somewhat warm. But what you should be tasting is fresh, never frozen, 80/20 ground chuck, okay? A soft, simple, not too bready potato roll, a homemade special sauce that I will not tell you the ingredients to, but it is 100% organic, and some wonderful, hopefully still kind of cold, crunchy iceberg lettuce and melty cheese. Also, another huge part of our business is that we believe in supporting local farmers, dairies, bakeries, as many things as we can. It's a mission of our business, not to just be selling great product, but also to support other people's businesses. So at this point, we would like to open up this to any questions that you may have about us, our product, the business itself. Other than that, we're really eager, and thank you.
Thank you, Brad. Does anybody have any questions?
Is bottled water the only beverage you'll be serving?
We would love to have variations of LaCroix soda waters, if you're familiar with those. We can source those at a relatively affordable price, and we'd love to be able to pass those down. And then other than that, maybe just some other assorted soft drinks, but not a very...
We should add that to the application, because right now, the only thing that's on there is the water, and we want to make sure that everything is covered. So we just want to make sure
Oh,
that
update
we-
that.
yeah,
Absolutely.
If we could just, all right, so
Right.
So we can add that?
Great burger, you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Delicious.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, there's something
I'll
different
let you do
about
it.
it.
Yeah, we've been thinking kind of really hard over the past week how we can kind of stand alone and differentiate ourselves. So we want to make sure that it's described in the proper way and just flat delicious. So
Anybody else have any?
Just one other thing, the combo, would that be like what we're having?
exactly.
Perfect. Gosh,
It's very good,
I'm glad you enjoyed.
very good. I just took a piece of them, very good.
Yeah,
Anybody
honestly.
else?
Tell me about your name. How did you get to Heyday?
The Heyday
Yeah?
actually started years ago. Even though it wasn't a business, it was an idea in our minds. And it was really, this was literally born in Fort Palm Springs. Again, we moved from Orange County, and we didn't know what the business was going to be. We just kind of had this idea. It was a vibe. The Heyday is about the best of anything, the pinnacle. It could be, it doesn't have to so much be an era as it does just the peak of whatever we're talking about. If it's food, music, architecture, anything, sports,
Well, it's
whatever. So,
delicious, Brad.
thank you.
We like good food on the street.
I appreciate it.
And we appreciate it when it comes to us because it's kind of our dinner, you know?
Of course, of course.
That's right, no cooking tonight.
Does anybody else have any more questions? Okay, I need a motion.
I move we accept this vendor.
And I'll second that.
Do we have any discussion? I don't think so, right? All those in favor?
Aye. Thank you,
Wonderful.
it's delicious.
Thank you very much.
We
Look
will
forward
see
to
you on
serving
the
you a burger.
street.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Have,
it.
have fun down there.
It's here.
I'll eat this later, I can't eat it now. Okay. All right, the next one up is Full Throttle Deals, Rocky West, commercial. Are you here? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, a bicycle. We love it's electric too.
Expecting this to be.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to get up on that.
Well, like you called, my name is Rocky. I'm from Full Throttle Deals. We're my partner Chris Hutchins and I have we own a parts and accessory dealership for
Rocky,
motorcycles.
get
and-
the mic
sorry.
off of there, please.
There, how's that?
There you go.
Anyway, we own a parts and accessories retail store for motorcycles and ATVs and, sporting equipment in Yucca Valley. And we have a Yamaha franchise, and we don't sell their motorcycles, but we've sold their power equipment up until now. And a few months ago, Yamaha announced that they were going to come out with a new line of bicycles. Yamaha's been making bicycles in Japan since 1993, but never marketed them in the United States. So we kind of looked at them and decided this is something we wanted to jump on the bandwagon with. So we applied for the franchise for them. We're one of only 6 dealers in California, one of only 40 dealers in the United States so far. So it's pretty cool. Now, what Yamaha did, was they came out with a line of bicycles, not standard bicycles, they're power assist bicycles. In other words, they have an electric motor built around the pedal system in them with a 500-watt lithium-ion battery. So you still ride them like a regular bicycle, shift them like a regular bicycle, all those things, but it helps you pedal. And it's really cool. I always tell people for the younger guys, they can go further, faster, all that kind of stuff on them. And for us guys that get a little older, makes it just easier to do it, right? So they're really fun. I have one of the demos that I've been riding for the last couple months up in Yucca Valley, and it's wonderfully fun. Yamaha does 3-year warranties on them, from the start, which is 3 times what the average bicycle manufacturer does. And they're just fun. They have 4 different models. I brought this one with me. This is a street, they call it a commuter bicycle. It's capable of going 80 to 100 miles on a battery charge without recharging it. The battery system is good for 800 to 900 charges before it needs to be replaced. So years and years down the road, for that kind of thing. This particular one comes with a rack on the back. It has fenders, taillights, headlights, speedometer, battery gauges, 20-speed shifting mechanisms, hydraulic disc brakes, and aluminum frame. It's a really nice bicycle. They also have one that's kind of like this, only a more bare bones one. And then they have a mountain bike and a road race type bicycle also. They have 4 different models. So anyway, they're really a neat deal. They're a lot of fun to ride. They're very reliable. Just an awesome thing. And we just, I've been involved with VillageFest before with some of the people that I worked for in the past. And as we got these, we were looking at different ways to market them and get that out there. And I just thought, it's just awesome, for the low desert here and the demographic of people down here. They're just an awesome product. I think will be really neat. And there's no dealers down here to compete with. So, but anyway, we just, we would like to be a commercial dealer. We would anticipate 1 to 2 times a month, maybe more in the busy months. And I think, I don't know if you have pictures of our display or not. The Easy Up that's in the pictures isn't the actual one we'll use because we got that one being screen printed and done, but it'll be set up just like that as far as that goes. We'll have plenty of handouts by the time we are able to get started here in the next couple of weeks, and so I think it'll be pretty neat. So that's it in a nutshell.
They're fun. I have one. Not like that. I have a little one.
Yeah. Oh, they're a lot of fun. I got back from a trip to Israel last week, and we were in Tel Aviv, and the number of electric bicycles and scooters is unbelievable. I mean, it's just all over the place. You don't see any big motorcycles, but the number of electric motorcycles is, wow, it's stunning.
Okay.
China too.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yes, will you set up a tent or?
Yeah, we have here, I think I have another picture
It
here.
was in the back. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
just
I
easy up.
missed that. Well, you don't have to pass them.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we're actually having a different
Oh,
one
with the
made with
logo.
screen
Okay.
printing and stuff on it.
Yeah, okay.
But except for the lettering, it'll look just like that.
Yeah, here's that down. Okay, anybody else have any questions? No? Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
They
They're a
really
lot of
are.
fun.
I get a lot of extras. I'm 62 years old now, and it's like I live on top of the hill in Yucca Valley, and
Yeah.
riding my regular bicycle up the hills of
Yeah.
perseverance. But I can sit down and ride this one all the way up.
Okay, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept this commercial vendor at VillageFest.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Any discussion?
I'm just curious, can I ask price ranges?
Oh, sure. Yeah, this particular one here is in the middle of the road. It sells for $29.95. The first one, the entry level one, is $23.99, and the most expensive one is $34.99. That's the mountain bike. So they have really quality components and aluminum frames and everything. So
That's 3,000.
yeah. In the
Yeah.
right. I don't think it's 300 anymore.
Yeah.
In the world of bicycles, they're actually very price competitive.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, Yamaha, as an example, the powertrains that they make, the motor and the battery system, they make the motor battery systems for more than half of the e-bikes sold in the whole world. So it's a really quality product, and they know what to do. They got it together.
Thank you, Rocky. Anybody else?
You're welcome.
I do. So one question I have though is, are you going to be allowing people to try the bikes there?
Only if you let us.
I-
I don't know. That was,
I don't know if I've ever seen
I-
bicycles riding up
people-
and down the street there.
Yeah.
but I would imagine people would want to.
Well,
So I don't know.
I don't see how it would be possible to have it right up and down the street there. And
Too
what we
crowded, too
plan
many
on-
people.
Yeah, we have demo bikes,
They
but what
push
we
the
plan
wrong
on.
button, they're going to bump into people.
Exactly. What we plan on doing is hopefully getting names, addresses, phone numbers to be able to set up appointments to come and try
Yeah,
them out.
that's.
Because we have demo bicycles, and we also have demo days that we do, where we bring them all, and people can,
Anybody
anybody
else?
wants to can come and ride them.
Nobody else? Do you have any questions? No? Okay, we do have a motion, first and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So we
And
will
not
see
in
you on
favor,
the
none.
Thank you.
street, Rocky.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, I think maybe you guys can get a chance to come up and ride them.
Yeah. All right, the next one is William. I am not going to try your last name, William. But you can tell me so I know.
I'm sure he's used to
Piker
that.
Mia? No, I'm not.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
welcome.
Hi, my name is William Pekarima. I'm still having trouble with it myself. I've only had the last name for a year, so. And my company is called Families, Families Palm Springs. So I'm an event hairstylist. I've been in the beauty industry for about a decade, actually a decade this year. I just moved here in April from Los Angeles, where I worked for agencies that would send us out as mobile beauty professionals to people's houses, events, things like that. Not just events, but for stay-at-home mothers, where it's hard to get to a salon, and it's just more convenient. What I'd like to do is set up a little mini beauty booth at VillageFest, where people can come and get like little touch-ups of hair and makeup, and that would spread awareness for the company, for the service that I provide. In addition to that, while I do makeup and hair as well on site, I'm also developing a line of cruelty-free and vegan cosmetics. The first of which available is the lip line that I have here that I'll just pass around for you guys. So everything is naturally sourced. I work very closely with the lab to create my own formula. The main ingredient is jojoba oil, and the colors are all naturally derived. Like, for example, the red is from madder root, and the browns would be from woods and such like that. I have 3 colors that kind of look on every skin tone: a red, a pink, and a nude. I'm wearing the nude, which is called Ingenue right now. And then I have 2 glosses you can put over it to make it from matte to shiny. And that's pretty much it. I kind of just want to have like a cute little, beauty lounge area for people to come in and feel cute. I feel like when you look better, you feel better, and you perform better.
That's true.
True story. It's coming.
Anybody have any questions? Anybody have questions?
And feel free to swatch them on you if you'd like to.
So the question that I have to ask is based on the rules and regulations of VillageFest.
Yes.
So doing the hair, because I'm sure are licensed to do whatever
Yes.
you need there. But the making of the products themselves, are
Yes.
you actually making them, or did you just formulate them?
So I did formulate them, and I have a lab in Indiana that actually does all the packaging for me.
It's a touchy spot right there, because
Right.
we do actually require that the people at the booth have made the items. so-
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's more so to promote the service.
I
You
understand.
know, but like, let's say you get your makeup done there, and you want to touch it up later, there's the option to have, the color I used on you.
Would you be able to do it without selling those products at the
Sure,
booth?
absolutely.
Oh, well, good then.
Yes, and right now I'm working on an online booking, so by the time I were to be up and running at the VillageFest, I would already be able to take appointments.
Wonderful. Good. It sounds like you did investigate it well. Thank you very much.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Do you have a picture of you making?
He said he formulated them.
You
They're made
formulated
in
and then you
Indiana,
sent- okay.
But he
Yeah.
would, it would be possible for him to still have the booth even if he was not selling the products at the booth.
Right.
And,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's kind of a problem. 'Cause-
yeah,
Yeah,
well, that's why I asked.
yeah, thank you. Anybody else have any questions?
I do. So I'm just thinking about the other people who have presented lip balms, etc. Who puts them into the cute little packages for them?
We usually require that they actually
That
make
they
it and they show us
actually-
the pictures
yeah.
of them
Of
actually
getting a
filling the jars.
Blank thingy.
That's-
You like
and that's
that
why I
blank
asked.
thingy?
Yeah, that blank thingy,
An empty lip gloss container,
yes.
and that's what everyone else does. I
Well,
just want to make sure that
when they
we're.
came before us, they did.
Okay.
At least, and they provided like, the receipts of the empty containers, things like that. So that is something that we normally, would do for that too. Whether or not they are doing it at this very minute, I couldn't answer, but that's what they were approved for.
I just want to
in that
make
way.
sure
Yeah,
that we're
consistent.
consistent with what we're asking
Because
everyone.
believe it or
Absolutely.
not, they notice, the vendors.
Right.
Yeah, if you're doing, something that
great.
they can't. We hear
Absolutely.
about it, of course.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions?
So would there be a problem if a vendor,
It's not on.
I'm sorry. Would it be a problem if a customer, and I'm kind of asking the board this, if a customer orders this product online, standing at the booth?
Would that be a problem? I mean, if that were allowed?
That would be allowed.
Yeah, so there's a website where they can definitely order online, and I ship to the US.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, that would totally, that would fit within the rules.
okay.
Yeah, that fits in,
Okay, that
And it's
was-
all the same website, so you can go to that website, you can book an appointment, you can book products. And one thing I forgot to mention is that also, of course, when you look good, you feel good, but when you do good, you feel better. So a portion of all of our proceeds for every month are donated to a different charity every month. For example, for November, 10% is going to Feeding America, and December will be for the fire department because of all of the natural disasters that just happened.
Very good. So in the booth at this point now, you'll be
Thank you.
doing
Okay.
a mini hair.
I'll be doing mini hair and makeup. I have lashes I can apply as well. That's all listed, and the prices are there. I just don't think that I listed that I can do touch-ups for men as well, like little, neck trims and things like that.
You want to do that? Okay. So we hadn't,
Don't want to exclude anybody.
okay. Got to think of the men, got to think of the men. All right, let me have a motion, and whoever does that, put the exception of, go ahead.
I will make a motion to accept this, wait then, is it still under arts and crafts then? How does that work? Hang on one second.
Maybe that's the problem. Can it be anywhere else?
Is there a better place, a better title? I think that that's still the best title. He is arts and crafts, that he is crafting your face and hair. Handcrafting it
Right.
at the event.
Artistic
Right?
endeavor.
On the street.
Yeah, I think that that's still then, because he is,
That's right.
Doing
It's-
that,
It's like
right?
the guy that does massages, isn't it? It's kind of
well, I
something like
don't know
that.
what he goes under. Massage. Oh, there's a special one for massage.
Okay, so we'll leave it the way it is then.
Okay, so I I'd like to make a motion to approve this vendor in the arts and crafts category to do makeovers for men and women and that sort of stuff.
Okay,
But not to sell any items not
Directly.
actually made by the vendor.
but you can give out information where they can.
Where they can,
Yeah,
sure.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, do we have any more discussion?
I have a question then. Can he show the makeup, but he just can't
Yeah,
sell
you just
it?
can't sell it, yeah.
But you can tell them.
Right, so
They
the
can
makeup
go
I would be
online.
using would be my own. When I'm giving the makeovers, it would be my own. And if they
Yeah.
like it, they can take a card, go to the website, or on their
There you
phone,
go.
book online.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Against? No, okay.
Thank you guys for your time.
You're welcome.
We will see you on the street.
All right, the next one coming down is Laura's Fashions, Laura. And the one after that will be Full Cycle next. And then after that will be Ralph's Salon. Okay, Laura?
Good
Welcome.
afternoon.
Hi.
Welcome. Can you hear me?
No.
Yeah. Is it off or on?
Green.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. My
Good
name is
afternoon.
Laura Alvarez, and I'd like to introduce you to my husband of 53 years, Lawrence Alvarez. We're a team.
Hello.
Hi, Laura.
Congratulations, 53 years. Wow.
Thank you. We had 4 daughters in a row, so I learned to sew at a very young age, and then we had our son. So I've been sewing for many years, dresses for my daughters. Now they're all grown, they all helped us in the business. We used to go under Get It On Clothing. They're all grown up and have their own professions, so my husband and I like to supplement our income, and we've been doing COD, College of the Desert. It's been wonderful. The ladies love our clothing. And from that area, we learned about VillageFest through other vendors that we know. So we do cut and make our own clothing, and I've sent you the pictures. I hope you received them. And I'm going to give the mic to my husband.
Oh, turn it around. There you go.
My goodness.
She knows how to sew, though. That's
There.
important.
Hi, I'm Larry Alvarez. I want to show you a few of the items that we manufacture ourselves. I've been in the industry for over 50 years. 40 of those years has been my manufacturing on my own, and what I learned from there. And I can show you a few of the items that I do make. And my target customer is women, not the younger girls. Because in the industry, you can target a lot of different items, and I know within myself where it goes. Like this is one poncho that I make.
Oh, yeah, it's dark.
Okay. I make this is a little top that I make. My wife has it on. This is another poncho. I try to put in a lot of different fabrics. This way the woman has more of a selection, either in prints or in solids. This is a little romper that we're making. Okay. Let me show you these. These are some kimonos that we're making. These are the ones
Oh,
that-
nice.
Very nice.
My kind of clothes.
Okay. This right here is my signature dress. I've been selling this dress for the last 40 years.
You have to
it-
get
it's a-
closer to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what
I've been
makes it
selling this
difficult.
dress for years. All I do is every season, whatever the season is, I change my patterns, or I change my fabrics. This is another dress that we make. It's just a full dress for a woman to be able to feel comfortable with, okay? Then I try to stay in season in styles, like this is what they call, it doesn't have a hanger appeal because the
No,
way it
that's
is,
all right.
this is what they call the cold shoulder, okay? It's open up on the top, okay? That's another style, is it there? This is a basic short sleeve
Oh, that's a
dress.
cutie, too.
Nice.
and I mix the colors. Now, this one here is the same style as this one, but without the sleeves.
Yeah.
And what we do, and when we put our price out there to sell, we make everything equal, okay? And one thing that's nice about these two styles here, we make them in the 2X and 3X.
Ooh, wow.
And we sell them at the same price. We don't sell them for any more, okay? This is what they call a high-low. It's another
Oh, yeah.
style that we're doing. And this is a jumpsuit that we're making. And like I said, a lot of the styles that we have, we're able to make them in a lot of different garments and keep selections out there. And like I said, our items are for women. They're not for the younger generation. And out here is what we have. And we're all the markets. We've been doing a lot of street fairs before. That's what we did when my kids were in the business. Now, right now, it's just me and my wife. We do some street fairs out where we go, and we wanted to come into here, see if we can be able to give us some. And we do guarantee any one of my garments, when we sell it to the public, they have any problem, bring it back, we'll give them another garment or give them their money back.
And you come from Hesperia?
I'm sorry?
Hesperia?
Yeah.
That's the high desert.
It's about,
Yeah.
on a good day, about an hour and 20 minutes.
Is there?
And
not
you
bad.
don't mind that?
No, we don't mind
Okay,
it at all.
Great.
When we come out, we get away from the high desert. It's so beautiful out there. The weather's somewhat different.
It is.
Yeah, true
And
story.
we've been doing real well at the College of the Desert.
Okay.
I just want to tell the board, if anybody doesn't know, that it was a typo
Yeah, I
on what
figured,
they sell
I saw
here.
them, yeah, yeah.
So,
I kind of figured that
because
out.
they sell clothing.
Yeah, clothing,
Not
yeah.
wood
Not
prints and
wood print. Yeah,
sculptures
I
and
was looking, I
magnets.
showed it to him.
No, it's
Anyway,
really, it's really strange, the coat that you have on now, I have one similar to that in the same fabric that I'm gonna be making.
I wish I had thought. I said,
I was gonna bring it, but I
"That's
just
our
didn't bring it.
print." We just invested into that fabric.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so I'll
com,
have to
well, it's now winter time, so I can wear it, you know. Yeah, beautiful things, though.
Pretty.
Does anybody have any questions?
I do. Do you use a cotton fabric ever, or most?
Well,
of
right
your-
now, we're using a polyester blend. Cottons are very expensive. Cotton fabric is very expensive, and you gotta treat it a lot of different ways from a regular polyester blend.
Sure.
Okay? Years ago, 20, 30 years ago, cotton was there. Now, most of it is all blended fabric polyester blends. Some have a smoother finish, some have a softer finish, but that's what's out there right now.
Yeah.
And I get, once in a great while, I would ask a woman that comes into my stand, if it's cotton, I tell them no. And, because their own body can't
Yeah.
take the other one. No, I
That's-
understand
Yeah.
It's
that.
why I
very
asked.
expensive, and the bigger stores are
Right.
the ones that are able to get the cotton
Right,
at a
right.
good price.
Sure.
We would be able to buy it, but we wouldn't be able to price it out.
Yeah, the price.
At the lower price.
And I'm not sure if you guys, if you go by target price, like every item you see here, okay? On my stand when I sell it, is $15 for one.
Or two for.
Or two, the shorter versions are 2 for 25, okay? Like these would be, even the shawls, when I make them in here, these, they can get a shawl here and a short dress here.
I love
and
that.
get 2 for
It's-
25.
Yeah, it's a mix and match. We try to,
Oh, that's beautiful.
this is a pure chiffon.
How much would you sell that one for?
They're all $15
Oh,
each.
15, there you go.
For one.
That's
Or
beautiful.
if
I
you
may have
wanna
to
get-
come by that
You wanna
booth.
get this one and that one, it'll be $25.
Oh, my
plus the
goodness,
tax.
okay.
Well, then plus tax.
And the reason we do this is because we
I know my-
manufacture them ourselves.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And we're
Oh, I
able
love
to
that one.
put the, give the bargain to the customer.
That's
Very nice.
beautiful. All right, anybody else have any more questions? No? All right, I need a motion.
Move we accept this vendor?
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Do we have any discussion? I don't think so.
I
Okay.
I
Okay,
just
go
did
ahead, I'm
want to
sorry.
say that you could see, though, that in this package, we have the raw material receipts
saw
and
that.
everything. And
Yeah.
sometimes that's not provided, and that's where those questions come. But they fulfilled that for me, because it's almost hard to believe for the price that you make this.
This is,
But you have proven it by the backup and documentation that you
Yeah.
have brought to us today, so that we don't have to question that.
that
And the
is a
pictures.
difference
Yeah.
of manufacturing.
Yeah, very
The
good.
fabrics that we use are good quality fabrics. That's why we've been able to continue our business. People come back to me, and I have one lady at our farmer's market in the high desert, also at Victor Valley College. That's where we do our Thursday morning. She comes every week and she looks for this dress that I call the princess dress, the long one.
Mm-hmm.
And every week, she's a small little Asian lady, and every week she'll buy any new print I have.
Nice.
She says, I'm going on number 15.
Oh, my
And
God.
she says, I just love these dresses, and she puts her little shawls during the summer, and she just, I get a pleasure.
They're
to
beautiful.
tell to her, I'm like, don't you have enough? She says, no, you keep bringing the fabrics. I enjoy these dresses.
Well, what's good about
It
these?
might not be, might think it's not impossible, but I have gone in all the street fairs that we do in different areas. I've come back and I've seen a customer come into my stand with a dress that was 5 years old and still wearing the dress.
Yeah.
And comes back and buys two more.
Okay, thank you. I don't want to cut you short, but we have a lot of people. Anyway, we have a first and a second, a motion. All those in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
We
Opposed?
will
None.
see you on the
Yeah.
street, you two.
Great items, yeah.
And that's on Palm Canyon, right?
Yes,
That's right.
it is. No, don't go
Don't
on
get the
another
wrong street.
And you
All
can
right, the
have-
next one is,
And you can have a good hamburger while you're down.
yeah, right. The next one is full cycle.
Do we wait for everyone to do their,
Nope,
we could leave?
you can leave. You have a long trip. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Looking forward to be out there.
Good.
I'm going to pass these to one of
You know what? I'm going to give you extra time to bring your, and put it in the table, in front of it here.
this here.
Yeah, so you don't have to carry the microphone around. It makes it a lot easier. So put everything out, and then you can give us your story.
And then I want to present you guys, we don't really have a product, it's more of a service. So if I can give you these from the recent Pride Festival that we were a part of.
Yeah, speak into the mic. That's it. Thank you.
My name is Ruben Martinez. I'm the general manager of Full Cycle Palm Springs. We're an indoor cycling studio that's opening up underneath the Rowan Hotel in downtown Palm Springs.
Good.
It's a 2,600 square foot indoor cycling studio, 50 bikes, showers. We're going to provide water, towels. We're going to provide shoes, and we are over the moon excited about getting this place open. So we provide a service. If an indoor cycling class is like a cardio class, we are spending a lot of money to make this succeed. There is not another indoor cycling studio in Palm Springs. So it's something that we hope, and we know that we're going to get it off the ground. It's not we hope, we are going to do this. We are in partnership with the Rowan Hotel to have packages put into place. That will, when people book hotels, they can also book rides with us. I'm super passionate about this. I used to weigh 400 pounds, and I lost a lot of weight because of it. But in the spirit of full transparency, I married an executive pastry chef, and he made me chubby again. So I blame it all on him. But it's something that we are hoping that we're going to be able to go into VillageFest, give people information about our services that we provide, and then they can, at that point, either purchase packages with us, classes with us, or they can go online and purchase them in the future. So that's it.
Okay.
Now, because we don't actually have a product, it's
No,
more
that's
like a
all right.
service. I put together these little bags that have like water bottles and caps and little backpacks and stuff. So.
Are you going to do anything with is that something that you're
No, it's just for you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, we can't accept.
Oh, okay.
But
Only
thank you.
food.
Only food.
Only food.
I didn't read the rules. I'm sorry.
Thank you, I know.
Okay, so if you guys have any questions.
That's next.
So happy
Okay.
to have you.
Yeah,
All right, does anybody have
answer
any
any.
questions?
yeah. Tell me about this. Do I ride something?
Yeah, so basically, it's a studio. It's 2,600 square feet, and it's set up as an amphitheater style. So there's 4 rows of bikes, and you get on this bike, and we work with a company called Performance IQ that measures your metrics. So when you sign up to be one of our clients, it asks you for your age, it asks you for your weight, your height, your gender, and then based on the metrics that you input into your profile, when you book a bike, that bike number is going to know your personal data, and it will then send you information to your email, or if you want to download the app, you can track your progress, calorie burn, how many miles you've ridden, the power that you've put out. We also have two 85-inch screen TVs in front of the riders so that every bike is going to have a number so that you can see how much power you're putting out in comparison to others. You do have the option to opt out because some people don't like that. So
Oh, they don't like to see.
they don't like the whole competitive thing. I personally, I love that kind of stuff. So, and it's easily like in 45 minutes. It's a 45-minute class, so you pay for a 45-minute class. You can easily burn anywhere from 400 to 750, 800 calories within that 45 minutes.
Really?
We are part of a franchise. There's 13 full cycles located nationwide. For this one, East is in Florida, and then we have Chicago, Philadelphia, Dallas, Houston, LA, and Palm Springs. So,
Great. So basically, the booth, you're going to be giving out information. Are you going to have one of those stationary bikes to show there, or
yes.
are you, and the people can test them?
For liability purposes, no.
Okay.
But they can see it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, until they've actually signed the waiver,
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to get on the bike.
Okay, great.
That's super important.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Of course.
Anybody else have any questions?
And you personally will be at the booth each Thursday night?
Yes, myself. And the owners are in the picture, in one of the pictures that I sent you.
Yeah.
They were going to be here today, and I apologize, but their house got broken into in Sherman Oaks. They have a house in Sherman Oaks and a house here in Palm Springs. So they had to go back. And so,
Okay. So will they be in the booth?
yes, it will be myself and Irv. Cheryl, the owner, has a full-time job at Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah, she has to pay the bills still, so.
All right, I need a motion.
I move we accept this vendor.
I'll second that.
Do we have any?
Sounds
Conversation,
so
nothing?
exciting.
Just
It's
wanna really
fun.
welcome
It's
you
super
to
fun.
downtown for
Yeah.
sure. So
Yeah,
I'm
which
so
is
thrilled
an
about the
exciting
location
place
that
to
we
be.
received, that we rented. It's
Congratulations.
just like, it's literally, we're right across the street from a new restaurant, Italian restaurant that's opening up called El Corso.
Oh, good.
And we're right where the Rowan and Starbucks
Oh,
and
you're in a-
Juniper Table,
you're in a
I
good-
mean, it's
yeah, you're in a
right
good
Go
there.
eat some pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Go work out and then go have
Right.
pasta, then you
Yeah.
don't feel so
my
bad.
That ought to work.
And we're
Okay.
right where the wings are and the
Nice.
fountain.
Oh, boy.
So we're right there. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great
Great.
spot.
Okay, we have our motions. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
We
There
will
you go.
see you
Thank
on
you, guys. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Raphael Salon, Sarah? Also a downtown merchant.
Josh would love this.
Hello.
Hello,
How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. How
Good,
about
good.
yourself? My name is Sarah, and I've been with Raphael Salon for 10 years. I've seen him go through some changes, and we're now a boutique. We brought in a new line, and I did the street fair before. I was in charge of it before. I didn't come before the board because I was working, but I had our salon coordinator go before the board. I am the salon coordinator now and also a stylist. And I will be working the booth with another stylist that I just brought in. So what basically we'll be doing is just, we just got online where you can book appointments online and right from your phone. So before we would call and be like, hi, can you, what do I have available tomorrow? So we'll just be doing free consultations. We'll have our line out, but we will not be selling it at the table. The salon's just right up the street, but we just want to promote our new line, give free consultations, and that's about it. I'll be bringing models in of my own that I'll be doing possible updos,
A booth?
but that's about it. It's pretty simple.
I just have a question, Sarah. Do you have a picture of your booth?
Yes, I sent it in with the, I apologize, I
here?
didn't bring it with me. I brought everything with me when I presented the. It's just going to be a table.
Oh, just a table? You're not going to have like a canopy?
No, we are not going to do a canopy. If we do decide to get a canopy, do I need to come back before the board?
I don't, no,
No.
no.
Okay.
Just so face.
Okay, so we are going to just have a table at this point.
Okay.
It's going to be very simple. A chair.
That's all you need, really.
Really?
Yeah, you're going to have lighting?
Oh, yes, it's good. We are going to have lighting. I didn't have the lighting set up.
Oh, that's all right.
So Sarah, did you know that as a downtown merchant, though, that you could sell products at the booth that are representative of what you have in your store, even if you did not make them yourself?
I did not. I thought the rules were pretty strict, so we did not sell product at the booth, and we also did not do hair. I did my own model's hair. So whatever we are allowed to do, I would like to know, because I'm basically just trying to promote the salon.
Well, that's why I wanted to tell you that
It only
would
applies to
apply.
downtown
It only
merchants,
applies
yeah.
to downtown merchants, so that
Okay.
merchants could come out and participate in the event, and obviously, we don't all make everything that's in our
Right.
places.
Okay.
So I wanted you to know that, because I saw in there that you were specifically going for just promoting. But
Okay.
you could actually do more if you wanted to.
would be great.
Though, I mean, I don't know if we need to.
Yeah, would she have to come back to show us what, no?
Just the products
No.
on the table, basically,
yeah,
that you guys
sure.
see
Yeah.
there is
You
what.
would be
if-
able to. It
if
is
they wanted
different.
to.
If you weren't a downtown merchant, you would have to make it yourself. But
Okay.
if you are one, then you do not have to.
Oh, fabulous. That's
Okay, good.
wonderful. Thank you
Good.
so much.
Good news, you didn't expect that,
I
did
did
you?
not. And am I allowed to do the models and down there
You
like I
could
did
promote
before?
your
Sure.
business
Promote your
and
entire
whatever
business.
exists in your
Okay.
business.
Sarah, can I ask if someone wanted to make an appointment, for a couple of days later, can they make it there at VillageFest?
Right there. I
Yeah,
have
okay.
I have it right on my phone. I can
Oh,
schedule an
perfect.
appointment in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right,
So
right.
it's something we didn't
Exciting.
have before.
And anybody
So-
else have any questions? No? No? Okay, I need a motion.
I move we accept this vendor.
I'll second that.
And we don't have any discussion? I think we've done it all. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None.
Thank you very much.
You're
We'll see
welcome.
you back on the street.
Yes,
Sarah.
absolutely. I look forward to it.
All right.
Am I doing this right?
Okay, the next one is Mark Evans and his Farmers Market. Are you here, Mark? No? Oh, there he is. And he's got licorice rope.
Hi, Mark, welcome. Sure. And then you can talk.
So
Can we-
I'm Mark
can we
Evans.
taste them?
Pardon me?
Can we taste them?
Of course.
He
You bet.
said pick out the one you want.
My product is called
just wanna
Timbo's
taste it.
Licorice. They're 25-inch long, pure licorice ropes. We have 30
I guess I have to keep
different
that.
flavors,
It's yours now.
It's mine now.
sweet and sour.
Okay.
And,
How would you know if this is sour, for instance?
well, I know by looking
Yeah,
at
of course.
it, but you'll see the ones that have the sour sugar coating. Those
Oh.
are our sour
Those are the
licorices.
sours, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I just brought a small sample of our flavors. We actually have 30 flavors we sell.
Keep one.
And we also have
Yeah, I
our
want one of these
traditional red and black licorice.
Oh,
Oh, they're good.
Thank you.
yeah.
They folder over there.
Oh, the sour's good,
It's coming.
too.
It's all good?
Oh, pucker, yeah.
It will? I can't break it off, so
So, Mark, where do you make your candy?
The candy actually, the licorice is actually made in Spain, and we import it from Spain. Spain and Australia have the best licorice in the world, and that's where we went and found it.
And
We-
it's liquid, right, when you get it?
Oh, this is good.
No, that's the form we get it in. Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
you don't put any of this together yourself?
I don't, no.
But he's farmer's market.
These farmers market doesn't know.
Oh, I never even saw that, okay. Great.
Up till this point, we've
Oh, I
mainly
love the
sold at
booth.
state fairs, county fairs. College of the Desert last year did that.
That
And a lot
booth
of
is
local
great.
farmers.
The
Pardon me?
booth.
Oh, thank you.
Normally, when you're buying some, you buy so many feet, or how do you sell it?
Well, they come in, the ropes are 25 inches in length. And we have a big lit-up display case with all our flavors. The customer comes up, picks out which flavors they like. We bag them, hand it to them.
It's good. I don't think we have licorice on the street, do we?
Well, yeah.
Do we?
Farmers market, like the date guys, they have
Oh, they have licorice?
licorice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
But this is good.
To me,
Yeah.
it's always been like kind of a
Yeah.
odd thing though, because I know one of the things that my husband used to like to say when he was on Village Fest board is, where exactly did they grow this licorice? So, but it has
Tree.
been allowed for many years,
Yeah.
and so therefore, there you go.
Which is
done.
good, otherwise it gets difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want difficult. Anybody else have any questions? No? All right, let me have a motion.
I'll make a motion that we accept vendor.
Second, anybody?
I'll second.
Do we have any discussion? No?
No.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Okay.
Delicious.
Okay, I wish I could take credit. I don't actually make it, but it is
No.
very good.
Your booth is really going to attract people, though, I got to tell you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Great.
yeah, you'll be busy.
Okay, that's good.
Interesting.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
We will
have
see you on
fun,
the street.
have fun down there, Mark. All right, the next one up is Peter Green of petermarcusgreen.com, Arts and Crafts. Peter, I'll let you take a few minutes to put out what you're going to be showing, and then you can talk. Otherwise, you can't do it both. You'll go crazy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Stickers, shirts, prints, okay. Oh, that's good. And the one after Peter will be Melissa Diaz from Desert Oasis Healthcare will be next.
Hi, so my name is Peter Marcus Green. I'm an artist based out of Los Angeles. Just a little background. I was born in Pennsylvania, moved to California when I was 5, kind of traveled around a lot, so I have kind of an eclectic background, which is kind of invoked in the art. I moved down to LA about 5 years ago to pursue my passion in starting my art business. I ended up getting this job that I didn't like so much, but it kind of spurred me to, after that job ended, I really kind of took it upon myself to really push my art business and get this thing started. So I started doing little pop-up art events in LA, and which led me to Melrose Trading Post, where I met some vendor friends who recommended trying to get into VillageFest. So my proposed booth is a pop-up urban art store. So I have products like stickers, prints, t-shirts, and some fine art too. A few samples here today. I guess I can tell you a little bit about it. It's a mixed media process. I do all the designing. I pour the resin, I build the, you can see it's on a wood panel, so it's pretty nice stuff.
You want to pass that around
sure.
so we can see it? That'd be great.
I'll pass around some of the other stuff too.
Okay.
So the idea with the work is to kind of evoke kind of a sense of nostalgia you get that kind of 80s pop art feel, but it also has a new kind of sleek, contemporary look, which is what I'm trying to capture.
Now, something like this, you actually paint.
It's, depending on the piece, there are different processes with it. It's, I will use a lot of digital editing. The idea with that print is I wanted it to kind of look like a silk screen, but it's actually like an inkjet print. But it's all designed and original.
All the designs in here are also your own designs?
Yes. And the packaging I also made myself too.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah. Shiny.
You want to hold up your T-shirt there? Sure. Or pen, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh.
So the t-shirts I don't actually print myself, but just like with all the other work, I do make the design, and then I have somebody else print it. I don't do a lot, just, I don't sell a lot of t-shirts. I probably have maybe 4 or 5 designs. It's mostly, if you could see the picture of my booth, it's mostly artwork and prints and stickers that I sell.
Well, actually, you have it done. Yes.
Sorry?
You have somebody else do that.
I have them print it, yeah, but I do make all the designs.
You make the design. Okay, it's a good booth.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about it. I've been, for a long time, struggling to start my business, so when I finally had an opportunity and some money saved, I've been kind of going full steam on it.
Unusual, too, that's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
good.
different. That's kind of what I was hoping to bring to VillageFest, is just a fresh look, vibrant colors, fun. It's kind of meant for all ages. I think typically younger generations like it a little bit more, but it's really meant for all ages.
What are you trying to say?
We have a pretty good mixture downtown, in town.
Okay.
There's kids. You'll see them. Anybody have any questions? How about the T-shirt?
Yeah, in comments.
Well, I'm trying to think of how we have ruled on that previously, and when we haven't, why didn't we? Was it their designs on it, or were they just making shirts, and I really don't remember?
I don't remember either. Maybe staff can help us.
I remember.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we do, but I feel like recently we had some that we were really troubled on, that we were trying to get through, so I just don't, if we've set other precedents, I just don't want to go back on them.
I think the only thing that I can remember is that we've utilized the clothing item as the canvas.
Right, the canvas.
As long as
That's what I
there
was
was
gonna
their
say.
original artwork, the board has been okay.
Okay, and okay, that kind of answers it, okay. Anybody else have any questions? No? Okay, let's have a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept this artist into VillageFest.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? No? All in favor?
There's not.
Aye. Opposed? None.
We will see you on the street.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Peter. We'll give you a minute to clear off.
You'll commute each week.
I know, he never eats.
Yeah, okay,
But I do plan to come every week. I
Good.
hope to come every month, yeah.
okay.
Okay, the next one is Melissa Diaz.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Melissa.
How is everyone doing?
Hi.
Great. I'm Melissa Diaz. I work for Desert Oasis Healthcare. I'm a community development specialist. I don't know, if I need this? Community development specialist. I've worked for Desert Oasis for 10 years. We're your next door neighbor. We have been providing health care for the residents of the Coachella Valley for over 40 years now. And we kind of, we're going through a little bit of a metamorphosis at Desert Oasis Healthcare, where we're trying to do a lot more community outreach, pressing the flesh, as Dr. Hoffing likes to say, just kind of getting out with the community. And a couple of the things that we really enjoy doing, we have a lot of students that come through our pharmacy school, that come out of pharmacy school and do their residency with Desert Oasis Healthcare in our medication management department. So in order to get them, additional training, we like to set up health fairs. We go to, all different types of community events, senior centers, from Yucca Valley out to Mecca, and do health fairs. So we are providing blood pressure, blood glucose, and weight screening for members or for anyone, members of the public, anyone that's interested in having it done. And when they have their blood pressure, and they can choose to have all three, or they can have, one or the other. If they just want to have their blood pressure checked, that's perfectly fine. We will do their blood pressure measurements, and then we will have a practitioner discuss the results with them, whether they be, positive or, negative. If there's any issues, if we have run into screenings where we've had patients that are people that have had blood glucose upwards of to 500, which is very, very dangerous. So we always have a plan of action in place that if someone does have something of that nature, we will either call an ambulance if it's, obviously something that's, life-threatening, or we can send them to our immediate care right here around the corner. So we have that in place. We will always have a licensed practitioner to give the results to people. And then we will rotate through, depending on what time of year it is. Flu season, we'll be giving flu shots if people wanted to do that. We were talking about smoking cessation, just basically different health education. We have a whole health education team at Desert Oasis, so we will be rotating our practitioners through the VillageFest every week, and just providing the community with different health information. So that's really basically about it. It's not too exciting. I don't have any, snazzy gifts to give you guys, but I do think that providing that service, there are 7.1 million people with undiagnosed diabetes. So that's just a huge passion of ours. People walk around and don't even realize that they're running really, really high blood sugars. And if you get it under control early, you can really control it with diet. You don't need to go to, medication and then, unfortunately sometimes insulin, injectable insulins. So getting it caught early is really important, as well as hypertension. Lots of people don't realize they have high blood pressure, and they're, walking around with possible stroke potential. So it really, just getting out there and being able to educate the community and, giving them their numbers. And when you know your numbers, it just is one more thing for them to think about. I know a lot of people don't like going to the doctor and really avoid health care in general. So just kind of our way to do it in more of an informal, not so, white coats, afraid, more of a easy, relaxed, easygoing. Forgot to mention, one of the other things that we'll be providing is any one that has questions about signing up with Medicare or Medicare open enrollment, which is going on right now. We have experts on hand to provide them with information on signing up with Medicare and the different options they have with signing up with Medicare. So that's it.
Are you planning to be out there every week?
I personally would be there every single week. So it's my passion project, and I brought it to our senior management team, and they said, well, it's, getting it staffed. So we've worked at the staffing where we're rotating people through, and I have committed to, from now until May, being out there every week. So I'm looking forward to it.
Cool. Melissa, I use your facility.
Oh, you do? Great. Great. I'm so glad to hear that.
It's terrific.
That's lovely. Thank you. We've really been working very, very hard. And I'm sure you can see the changes that have taken place at Desert Oasis. So, again, getting out into the community, and, we're a vital part of this community, and we really, want to show that we're here, and, we're here to take care of our residents. So
I like some of the redecorating, too.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yes, I know. That's Kay Etzel, our Vice President of Operations. That's all her. So, yeah, she does a great job.
Melissa.
I will.
I too am a member.
Oh, fantastic.
Since they were a little office.
I know, a little tiny one over here on
That's right,
on
opposite,
Canyon,
opposite Stater Brothers.
Yep, exactly.
I think that the laundromat is there now, but very small office. And that's what happened 40 years ago, maybe.
I know, now we have offices from
That's how
Yucca Valley
long I've been with the group.
to Coachella,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. but this is our, you know, our home turf. This is our largest
Yeah.
facility, and, you know, this is our town. So.
Okay, anybody have any questions? None? Okay, I need a motion, girls and guys.
I'll make a motion to accept this commercial vendor into VillageFest.
And I'll second it.
Thank you.
Any discussion? I don't think so. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None.
So we will
Fantastic.
see
Thank you,
you on
Melissa.
the
I can't wait.
Thank you for your work.
Okay.
Wonderful night. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Darla Malloy, you're up. Finally, huh? Arts and crafts.
Yeah, oh, I do.
All right, I'll give you, put your, yeah, don't try to talk now. Put everything up because you'll go crazy. Because you have to talk in, oh my goodness, yeah. Put it up there and then you can get the mic and tell us about it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that, that's got Tina's name.
Yeah, it does have Tina's name.
Oh, those hats are nice.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
fun.
Well, she's fast. Look at her. You go.
Because that's how you have to set up at Village.
That's right, that's what you have to do. Oh, wow.
That was Melissa going back to work.
I know.
Yeah, how fun.
Look at how fast she is. Good girl. Great. Interesting.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Interesting things. Okay. Okay, you got 5 minutes, girl.
Okay, I'm kind of shy.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you. I have a store in Big Bear that I've had for 5 years, and I started doing gift shows about 8 years ago. So I just make stuff. But I repurpose different things. I take Louis Vuitton old luggage and make stuff with it, and that's what I do. A lot of religious stuff. These I fling.
Okay, decorate them, huh?
Yes, and this one I do soldering with. It's got geos on it and different and crystal. And then I do, if you got pictures, I did make things where I have showed my store and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
You can take it
I
off.
like it.
I know, it's
Okay,
Yeah,
karaoke. No. Do you guys want to see these?
I think it's in
Okay,
here.
good. Okay.
It's in here.
Okay, any questions?
Could, yeah, so could we see some of the jewelry? Thanks.
I do vintage, old metals, religious. These I solder, and then I print on fabrics that I've done. Then I make these from scratch from the old luggage.
Here, pass that. I'll look for it. Louis Vuitton.
The boxes are made like from boxes from the
Yeah, there it is.
60s and 70s, and then I repurpose them. Little jewelry boxes. The hats I make out of old vintage fur coats.
Oh, uh-huh.
They're hanging there. But I do really well with the hats. A lot of people like them. Any questions?
Very clever. I used to sell this stuff.
The first time.
Yeah.
Do you do the blankets also? It says blankets here.
No. Oh, I have, well, I filled that out before Faith had told me that I had to have mostly stuff that I made. Blankets are Chanel, but I don't make them.
Oh.
It's just part, yeah, I sell them in my store, though.
Tell me about this necklace here. I mean, what part of, do you make this here? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I take the
And how
piece.
about-
These I put together out of check beads. A lot of stuff's vintage. This piece is glass, and then I take the Louis Vuitton luggage and cut, and then I solder the pieces together.
So you put these pieces together
Yes.
by the metal?
Okay.
Okay. Really interesting. Here,
Sorry.
girls.
Sorry.
You're doing fine.
The what? $3.95. I try and buy, like, this is a Dooney and Burke used bag, so I buy used bags and then I add the stuff to them. So instead, it looks like $3,000 now, but I still do pretty good with them. That's reasonable.
So like that bracelet, that's the pearl one right there.
Yeah.
Tell us about that one.
This one is all done in pearls. It's stretchy, and then I do a vintage metal on it. I add all the pieces together. I shape and form, and then glue
Okay.
or solder or whatever.
Okay. Very interesting things.
I used to do, like 8 years ago, I started doing the gift shows. I lost a child, so I couldn't sleep, so I started making
goodness
stuff at night to keep me busy. So people started liking my stuff, so I started doing like the Texas, Dallas gift show, which was a lot of work, but I would have to make 80 of these, lots of stuff. And so, but I'm over it now, so I'm just doing a few at a time.
Can I see the handbag? I'm curious. I gotta look. I'm a handbag lover. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that
gracious.
gorgeous? So I do the matching hats and stuff too.
Oh my goodness, amazing. Okay. Anybody have any questions? No questions? Okay, I need a motion.
I move we accept this vendor.
I second it.
Do we have any discussion? Discussion?
No, I think that she answered the questions appropriately for, one of the things that's always touchy here is beadwork and
Yeah.
assembled jewelry rather
Right.
than, crafted jewelry.
Right.
So I think that you answered the questions appropriately to fit into the
It's
rules.
very unusual things.
Super
yeah,
unusual. I mean, it almost could fit in the collectible category,
Yeah.
which would give her a little bit more leeway, except that everything is in vintage. So I don't want to pigeonhole her
No,
into the
no,
vintage.
no, no.
I did put that I do sell vintage fur coats. That my store, I have like 80, Fox full length, previously owned pretty much. I don't know. I think they would sell there too, to the Canadians and stuff, but I just, not that I have enough room because I already looked at the space last Thursday.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think we
think
should
that would
no.
work.
Stick with the
without
small stuff. And I
changing
set
yours
up
to
a really nice
collectible.
metal
Yes.
thing for all my skulls and
Stick
stuff.
with, because it's great. It's a
Okay.
great look, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a first, second. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? None. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Now you have to take it down real fast. No, take your time.
What's going on here?
And I am quick, trust me.
All right, take your time. The next one up will be Michael Hanley, will be the next one, Arts and Crafts. And after that would be Tesla, Daniel.
I know Darla, so I'll just move in here and start.
Oh, you know her, okay.
So, Auntie Prince.
Yeah, bring it all out.
And then I'll tell you how and why I do these things.
Great.
Because you'll need the mic. Darla, we will see you on the street, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thank you and good luck. Oh, careful. Don't let those guys get away.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hon.
Oh, yes.
Great work. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, so do I.
Digital print.
I'm Michael Hanley, and I specialize in digital prints.
Oh.
Pretty much all my images are like a composite or a collage of variations of like patterns, animals, plants, and landscapes. They're all manipulated through using Photoshop software to create these very unique images. For example, like the background on this particular piece is created through digital manipulation, those colors and the pattern. The bird I take from another place, the branches from someplace else.
Oh, look at
And
that.
then I put them together
Wow, look at that.
using, this pretty sophisticated software. Now, some of the images come from photographs they've taken. Some can be from original artwork. A lot of it comes from public domain. I only use
this?
content from the public domain that is labeled free to use, share, modify, even commercially, just to be very careful of any kind of copyright infringement. I have these are all professionally printed by an outside vendor. This is a very expensive printer you need to do this type of quality.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, it's done on using archival ink, on fine art paper, cared for and in the right environment. They can last 100 years. Those colors won't fade. And you can see it's gallery quality. I currently have at least 85 unique images that I've created and probably in excess of 100 prints that are all matted in display bags and ready to go. I also have some prints, about a dozen or so, that I use that are framed and matted, that I do for display purposes, but they're also for sale. As a spin-off to the prints, which is what I really do, come on up, Jenny. This is my spouse and business partner, Jimmy Gronkowski. And this is for the holidays and a holiday show I'm doing this weekend. I created some note cards. It's the same prints. You can see the images can repeat themselves.
Nice note cards.
And
Gorgeous.
Oh, there's the pillow. I was wondering where the pillow was.
Yeah. And like I say, I only have about 8 of these. It's pretty limited. It's just an experiment for the holidays that I put together for the Desert Art Center show. Like I say, the prints are definitely gallery
Now,
quality.
if you throw it too far, you won't get it back.
Nice.
You can pass it around that way.
Yeah. And you can see some of the patterns, like in
Cards
this
are
pillow,
beautiful.
come from the background.
Did you pass these to me?
No.
Okay.
Because I can repurpose these prints.
I
I
gotta
can
know which
change the colors. I can change the vibrance. I can change the sizes.
Oh, they're beautiful. Beautiful work.
Do the sewing on the pillows?
No. I'll be very honest with you, that's Vista print.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is quality stuff.
Yeah.
That's holiday
He's the
bric-a-brac.
artist. Beautiful artwork, though. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're done your presentation, okay.
Yeah.
All right, does anybody have any questions? No? No questions? Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a booth, yeah. Okay, I need a motion.
I move we accept this vendor.
I'll second it.
No discussion is needed, I assume. Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None.
Thank you
Okay.
very much for the feedback.
Thank
We
you,
will
Michael.
see you on the street. Both
Yeah.
of you be working the booth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have
Great.
fun on the street. That's the whole thing. Next one is, I will wait for him. Tesla's your next.
Palm Springs colors, guys.
Danielle.
Beautiful.
And after that one will be Lou Bryan from Dermatology and Plastic Surgery. Oh, probably I'll need you. Thank you, Michael.
Hey, thank you very much.
You're
We
welcome.
will see you two on the street. Okay, great.
Okay, Danielle, you're up, girl.
My name is not Daniel.
Oh, what is-
I'm here in place of him. He's actually going to be paying, so I put it under his
Okay.
name. My name's actually Jackie.
Okay.
I'm from Chicago. I'm new to Palm Springs. Been here for about a year. My boyfriend actually is the executive chef at the Rowan Hotel. So we love Palm Springs. We're happy to be here. Our Tesla office is fairly small, but I am looking to grow our business and hopefully bring more young tech employees from all over the U.S. and all over the world to Palm Springs, if that's possible. But we want to do a little pop-up at the fair, and we've been there in the past. There's been a lot of changes over the last couple of years, so we're looking to come back. And what we're offering is a chance for walkers, kids, really anybody of all ages to get into the vehicle, experience the vehicle, not actually drive it, but it's going to be parked in showroom mode, just like it is in our showroom. So the car will not move. However, the doors will. We have a holiday-themed sort of show that the car does, where it sings Christmas carols, and the doors go up and down, and people love it. And I think that would be a cool fit during the holiday season. And we'll have the sign up so that people can actually sign up for test drives, come down to El Paseo to see us once they schedule a date, and just ask questions. We're going to have a couple employees on site. Model X, it's an SUV. I would have loved to park it right here if I could fit it. But it'll be on site with a small little car that you guys see as well in the pictures. And they'll have 2 iPads talking to people that approach us. We won't be selling anything on site. So,
Did you say you're going to have a car on the street?
Yes.
Do we have room for that? Okay. Okay.
For a Tesla?
Yeah. Well, you never know.
But when are you going to open one in Palm Springs?
So we have a service center in Cathedral City.
Closer,
Yeah, so it's right by the Trader Joe's, so it kind of is Palm Springs. So
Not quite.
Not quite.
yeah.
have to come to
So
Palm
we're looking to
Springs.
open up a showroom. We just are doing test drives out of there right now, which we've never done before, and we're actually getting a lot of traffic. More so from Palm Springs than Palm Desert, which is awesome. I live in Palm Springs, so I'm the Palm Springs side. Yeah, you guys have any questions at all for me?
No, that was the only, anybody else have any questions? Okay, I need a motion.
I move we accept this tender.
I'll second that.
No discussion, don't need it. Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. See, it was
Thank you
easy.
so
You had to
much.
wait a long time, but it was easy.
We will
Yeah.
see you on the street, Jackie. Now, will you be at the table or the tent?
I will not be.
No.
I might be occasionally, but we have our showroom team. They're usually customer facing and talking to people, but I will be seeing everybody who does sign up for test drive that comes in and sees me.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We will
Okay,
see you on the street.
dermatology and plastic surgery specialist. Hello.
Hello.
Blue,
Wow.
your name is Blue?
My name is Blue.
Okay,
Blue Bryan.
Blue.
So I'm with Dermatology Plastic Surgery. I do the marketing, and I'm looking to market 2 machines. One is the Emcella. The other one is Cool Sculpting. I'm sure you've seen a lot of marketing on television for Cool Sculpting.
Right.
The Emcella, though, is the main one that we really want to let people know about, especially with the aging that we have in Palm Springs, including myself. I'm 48. The Emcella, what it does is it works with radio frequency and magnets, just like an MRI machine, and it tightens down below. It's literally a chair you sit in your clothing, and the magnets work right through the clothing. And
Really?
it tightens everything, so it takes care of incontinence as well as ED for men. 6 treatments, it's usually $1,800. Their special they run is $600, so it's very affordable. But incontinence is and ED are both huge problems for a lot of people. I didn't know I had problems with it until I actually got in the chair. But yeah, so that's the main one. The other one is Cool Sculpting, and I'll just be honestly tell you, I'm a cool sculptor. That's what I do for a living. I'm the only one in Southern California that's been to university twice. They actually have their own university. We're using Cool Sculpting as more of an anchor to allow people to be able to come up to the booth and not feel, embarrassed, because any ED and incontinence can be embarrassing.
Yes.
But it gives them a reason. So they don't know what we're actually talking about, but it's more of an anchor. But I know all about Cool Sculpting, and you put the device on, freezes the fat, in 35 minutes it's gone forever. So
Really?
I do a lot for that. We just did the Pride event, and there's a really good people really like we had great response with the Pride, so I wanted to bring it to the downtown VillageFest.
So it really works, Cool Sculpting?
Yes, it does. It removes 20% of the fat.
Really?
Yes.
I'll
goes
be
away in about a
there.
month. It takes about a month, and it goes throughout the urine and the feces.
Anybody have any questions? She on her phone. That was supposed to be turned off. Anybody have any questions? Do you have any questions, Ms.
No,
Morris?
I liked what I heard.
Yeah, I think we'll
I think it's
stand in
wonderful.
line, yeah. All right, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept this vendor.
Second?
I'll second it.
Do we have any discussion on this? I think, well, I think you answered the questions, yeah.
And the booth is really gorgeous. There should
Yeah.
be photos of it.
Yes.
Okay. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you.
There you go.
We will see you on the
See-
street.
Yes,
so-
absolutely.
Take care, Blue, yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll be there to talk to you. Okay. Gosh, we got through that pretty good. Unfinished business, placement on Talkwitz. Girls,
Okay, so we did send around a survey for the vendors in the farmer's market on Talkowitz, and out of all ones that we received back, 2 of them wanted to move out. The rest of them liked how we do it, where they're on Talkowitz in season, and then in the summer, they like to go out onto the street. So that's what everyone said, they like the way it is now. They thanked the board for,
okay.
wanting to see how they felt about it, but they like that they've built their clientele up, and they're happy with where they are.
Okay.
But if somebody wanted to move out of there, would they be able to move out of farmer's market into some other location?
I would suggest against it.
Okay.
If we can. We do have a couple redundancies on the street, so we have moved 1 or 2 of them out, but they're not farmers. It's probably more of like specialty food type of vendors. And because it is a small space, to have a specialty food, very similar products on the street, on that little street. So we do have 1 or 2 vendors outside that could also fit into the farmer's market. But ideally, we would like to try and keep them in one concise area.
And I do want to just say too, that of the merchants that I spoke to there, they certainly prefer having it to not having it. If that's the choice,
Yeah,
then
definitely.
they
Yeah,
definitely
I
do.
got that from the very beginning.
Yeah.
They were not, yeah. Okay.
Good job. Thanks.
New
That's my
business,
favorite,
none.
too.
Reports and requests, public, anybody in the public? No. Board? Anybody? No. Board comments? Anybody have any comments? We're moving right along. Subcommittee report. Compliance. Well, did you guys meet?
No? We could.
But you're on it, aren't you?
I think so.
You think so? Every week, we never know who's on it. It's you and Julie. Okay, then you probably need to
Good
have
cop,
a.
bad cop.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I think, yeah. He'll be the referee. He'll be the referee.
Oh,
All right.
He was good cop.
So maybe a meeting, well,
Yeah.
this month, if you can.
I mean, we just want to walk it, right? Is that what we would do, is just walk it and see what's going on? Because we got the checklist now.
I
Yeah.
would personally like to walk with somebody who's done it before to see how,
Sure.
as just,
Yeah.
this is my first time, I would like to see how somebody else has done in the past.
Well, both of them are qualified for
You'll
that.
feel very powerful.
You'll have-
You had to
People
pick
run
the
in
most
fear from
experienced
us.
on the
That's fine.
board.
Yeah.
You did well.
I just want to start off. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't, this Thursday, I think, is the last district elections meeting, so, but maybe the following one might be good, okay? So we'll
Absolutely.
get in contact.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Phone number?
Main Street, any comments?
Well, at the last Main Street meeting, David Reddy said that the public restrooms by the Kimpton are gonna open very soon. He said at the meeting.
Really?
So, yeah, that's exciting news, right? Also,
That is.
we're working on some other parking situations that don't have to do with VillageFest really, but just the Henry Frank Arcade lot, we've requested 12-hour parking there. And then also, we've requested 12-hour parking when you go down the ramp at the, just temporarily, you know, until something else transpires downtown. When you go down the ramp by the Hyatt there, there's parking there, but it's marked at 4 hours, and so it's empty. So we'd like to see 12-hour parking there as well. At first, the discussion was, well, you know, when the Virgin Hotel comes, you know, well, this is going to change, but I figure we probably have a good several years on that. And so I didn't see any reason for us to wait. Daryl's been waiting a long time to get all of this resolved. Yeah, here he is again. Wave at Daryl.
He's here.
But, you know, it's something that is creating a problem because a lot of people from the hotel, they park over maybe the whole entire weekend because they, you know, they come, they park their car, they never even, they never even need it again because of how awesome Palm Springs is. So we're just trying to work through that. And so, yeah, it was good. David Reddy came to the Main Street meeting last month. This month, we have Michael Braun doing an update. He'll do an update on the Town and Country / Zelda's building there, and also just an update on his projects altogether. So that'll be fun, and it's always open to the public and free, so anybody is welcome to come join us.
Okay.
I had the chance on Thanksgiving Day to have dinner with the restaurant manager for the new hotel, and he is so excited. Yeah, should be nice.
Okay, is that it? Anybody else have anything?
Restaurant manager from what hotel?
Oh, the new hotel that on Alejo and yeah, and Indian and
the Andas.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to kind of go like this when you say it.
Tuesday in December?
No, second, no. Yeah,
The second Tuesday, we have a meeting?
well, that's the, yes, we do have a meeting second Tuesday.
But not
Christmas.
Not
the
Christmas.
Fourth Tuesday is Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we do.
Second Tuesday, we do.
Yeah. Okay, is that it? I need a motion for, oh, did I forget that? I am so sorry. Do you have staff reports?
I'll just remind everyone, this Saturday is the Festival of Lights Parade.
Oh, yeah.
So wear your coats, it's going to be chilly.
And a blanket.
Yes, bring your hot cocoa, come out.
Yes.
It'll be a grand time.
Yeah, we'll, haven't missed it yet. Okay, is that it, girls?
That's it.
Okay. I need a motion for adjournment.
I move we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Okay, adjournment at 4:59. Thank you very much.
Wow.